back to another review. Today's review is going to be on the Hasbro Marvel Legends Target exclusive Moon Knight. So you guys can see this is on the retro packaging right here. On the front of the box you get the clear window packaging, and then you do get a shot of Moon Knight himself. And then on the back you get a quick little bio, as well as another picture of the character himself. So that being said, let's get into it. Alright YouTube, and this is how the figure looks outside of the packaging. As you can see, or if you guys know, this was a figure that we have gotten previously, as of a few years ago, I want to say, if that. I believe when this first came out, this was a Walgreens exclusive, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but this is definitely nothing new, nothing that we've already seen or have received. So I know that this is something that a lot of people were kind of a little bit upset about, that this is literally just a repackage. But for people that missed out on it the first time, this is a great opportunity. So me being one of them, you know, this was definitely a figure that I was really excited about. So we'll get into the accessories and then we'll go over articulation. So for the accessories, he does come with this alternative head sculpt with the black mask right here. So this is meant to kind of simulate in the comics where you just see his eyes. So it's a nice little touch. He does have his staff right here. We've definitely seen this before. And then he does, out of the packaging, he does come with two fisted hands, but he has two alternative hands too. So he has, these are meant for like gripping, so to speak, for his accessories that it comes with. So there you go, that's pretty cool. All right, and then for his accessories, he does come with his two like crescent darts, and then he does come with three other smaller versions of the crescent darts. I'd be very careful with these. These would definitely resemble like a toenail clipping if you're not careful. So not that that's really relevant, but yeah, these are pretty small. So with that being said though, you know, I gotta be honest, I pretty much know next to nothing about Moon Knight from videos that I've seen in the past, from like variant comics. Basically just compared this character to like Marvel's version of a Batman, but he's just psychotic. So, you know, I've seen the Moon Knight Disney Plus show, which, truth be told, I mean, I don't know how faithful it was to the comics, but I felt like they didn't really necessarily give you a real good story about who or what he was or anything like that. So I wouldn't really say that that was a great introduction to the character, but, you know, nonetheless, I do like the costume, and I know that he is more of a street level character, akin to like Spider-Man, Daredevil, Punisher, things like that. So yeah, let's go over the articulation. So one thing that I will say is that this is a buck that we've seen before. Nowadays, this buck is a little bit kind of outdated, at least to me personally. I feel like, you know, we've definitely gotten a lot more bucks since then, but I do like the paint on here. It's very silver, but I don't know why they decided to go with the shading. I'm going to assume that this is meant to make like his eyes illuminate, because if you look closely, the eyes also have that same silver color that you do see on the chest. But I just think that it doesn't come off as like it's illuminated. It just comes off like a blemish, right? I would try to take this off, but I'm just worried about messing with all the other corners, so I'll probably just leave it at that. Same thing with the eyes, but you know, aside from that, he does look nice. I like the cape. I don't think I've seen anything like this before, so that's definitely cool. But for the articulation, he does have up and down. Of course, he is going to be limited because of the hood. He can go down a lot more than he can go up, so that's really nice. For the arms, you can hit a T-pose right there. Looks nice. You do get bicep swivel and a double jointed elbow right there. For the hinge, he does have a standard horizontal hinge. And then if you look closely, he has 3 holes, which are meant to hold in his accessories. You just port them in. Well, yeah, well, you would port them in if you could. Don't mind me. But yeah, then you do have an ab crunch. You do get a waist swivel, which is really nice. I would prefer if he had the diaphragm and the ab crunch too. I really like that you know, the articulation scheme. For the legs, he does go up, goes out to the side pretty well actually. Do get nice thigh swivel, a double jointed knee, thigh rotation, up, down, and ankle pivot. So for articulation, this is really nice. And then you do get also the, you know, those butterfly cuts too, which, you know, is always a good thing. I want to say that for this character, it definitely works, right? It makes sense. And then I like that with the cape, right? It helps to kind of balance the figure out. So that's really cool. But all in all, I would say that if you guys have missed out on this the first time around, then I highly recommend picking it up. But let me guys show you what all the accessories look like on him. All right, and this is how the figure looks with some of the accessories on him. So as you can see, he does hold the staff really nicely, which I was pretty surprised about. I was wondering if he was going to be able to hold the staff with how that hand was shaped. But one gripe I do have is with the right hand. This crescent dart is just, it's not a secure grip. You can see it's just kind of falling down. So I would say that this hand maybe not be the best. If you had an alternative white hand that could be used for gripping, I would definitely try to use that one instead. The grip on this one is just a little too loose, so you know, I would maybe recommend just using, you know, the fisted hand to hold some of the other accessories, or like I said, if you had another alternative white hand, you could definitely use that too. But all in all, the figure looks really good. I'm definitely excited with it. I wish that, you know, of course, this is Marvel Legends, so we're not going to get any type of bendy wire cape or nothing like that. So, I mean, I'm not going to, you know, ding it on that, but it would be cool to get that. But I think what we do get is still pretty nice. So, you know, with that being said, guys, if you guys see this at your local Target and you haven't already gotten one, then I highly recommend you guys pick it up. If you guys are already have this figure, then you could definitely easily pass. There's nothing new, at least to my knowledge, there's nothing new. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Peace.